Hello, welcome back to Questing Phoenix, episode 21. So I've been working on the crafting system. I've expanded the reborn storage system a little bit. Got me 2 CPUs and 2 storage units now. Been a bit more with auto crafting and keeping in stock stuff, and done some upgrades to the machines over here. I've got my generators going with vibrant capacitors or octacapacitors. But we need to do a little bit more work. I'm running out of storage space, so we need to make some extra storage things. So I want to make one of the 16K storage disks. So we're going to need a 16K storage part. Just going to require all of these things, which, what is it missing? 4K storage parts? Okay, seems like we could get those. Let's make a pattern for that. Yeah, there we go. And dump that in there. And can I make a 4K storage part? Come on, I'm sure that you can. Alright, so what's it doing? It is making processors and storing things. I'm mostly going okay. The extra CPU does help. Alright, let's try that again. Now, do we have a housing? We do. Cool. And there we go, a 16K storage disk, for which we'll be rewarded with other 16K storage disk. If I can find the right place where you get the reward. There we go. We now have 2 of them. And that is great, except all these other disks that are almost full. Let's consolidate them with a disk manipulator. So let's get that going real quick. Alright, that's all we have of that, huh? I think we should be keeping at least one of each of these in stock, so let's go grab that real quick. Probably a machine casing as well. Those get used all the time in refined storage. Doesn't hurt to have that ready. Okay. They want storage housings. Okay. I wonder why I didn't have patterns, because I thought it would. Alright, there we go. Quest complete. Disk manipulator. And we'll even get a 16K storage disk for that. Yeah. We'll have lots of these things then. Alright, so we're going to take this and... no, we're not. We're gonna hold off on that. We're going to get 3 speed upgrades real quick. Otherwise, it'll be slow. Alright, there we go. So, we're going to just put that right there. Now we're going to take these 4Ks out of here. And there we go. It'll go on this one 16K storage disk. We'll end up with other 16K storage disk, I think. So we'll get that going. Yeah. And that will solve most of our storage problems for now. And probably, the far future. So it would be good to get a little bit more power going. So this guy is working out okay. We've got enough power for what we want to do. But we do want to get into void mining at some point. So it would be great if we had a system to do that. What other options do we have in Ender IO? Let's see here. I think we need to get into the soul tier to unlock some of these things. Like the zombie and the Franken zombie generator. That might be a thing to look into. And Obelisk would be a good thing too. So, what is it missing that it would want? It's missing Solarium. We need to make some of that. Alright, so let's do that. These guys are all empty, so we can take apart their disks. And then we can make another 16K. Which didn't teach it how to make, I don't think. But we can teach it how to make that guy. Okay. Try that one more time. Alright. And the housing. There we go. You know, realistically, we've got these 3 disks. We could probably just go ahead and make a 64K. Which, hey, why not? Let's go ahead and make that too. Alright, let's make a 64K storage part. Yep, there we go. Need to get one of the housings. And there we go. Quest complete. 64K storage disk. So, yeah, just gonna go, we're gonna go all out. Alright, so yeah, we'll get that moved over. Everything will be on 64K, so lots of storage from now on. Alright, we want to make Solarium. So that is a processing recipe. Yeah, gold plus soul sand equals Solarium. This is the last place we have for anything in our alloys, but I have to make more crafters for that. Did you try to make a crafter? I did, but it's not auto-crafting the crafters. It should be doing that too. And there's our last pattern for that. Alright. So, let's get some Solarium. I want to get at least one. Debating whether I want to upgrade those to octadic capacitors already. I probably should just go ahead and do that. Alright, quest complete. Solarium ingots. Alright, that opens up the soul tier, which will give us double layer capacitors, so I guess we're a little bit behind on that. Which requires simple machine chassis and soul attuned die. So we're going to need soul attuned die. It's going to require soul powder, quartz powder, organic brown dye. Yeah, that seems doable. So, I know how to make that, so we're going to need a recipe for that. But I think there's no more. Oh, that's a soul. That's one of these patterns. That's fine. Okay. Alright, can you make soul attuned dye? I'm sure that you can't. You don't have soul powder, organic black dye, or organic brown dye. Okay. So we're going to definitely need one of those crafters over there. We're going to have to add to the alloys. Alright, let's rotate him real quick. And then we'll add some more patterns, like for organic black dye. Which is going to be pulverized coal plus slime ball, that's what I want, equals 2 organic black dye. Alright, it's going to be this top one, I believe. And then organic brown dye is going to be twigs and prunings with a slime ball. And we can get that by sag milling dead bushes or shrubs. I'm betting this will give us more than we'll ever need, but that won't work. It needs to be in a sag mill. So let's do that. We'll put the pattern in for this guy. Now can you make soul attuned dye? Needs soul powder as well. Alright. That should be pretty easy. Now can you make Solitude die? Yes, now it says that you can. Alright, so now I just want to make a soul chassis. And that goes also in the alloy smelter. Alright, and I think eventually that should work. Machine doesn't accept item. Alright, I must have done something wrong. Be right back. Okay, it turns out I put the soul powder pattern into the alloy smelter and that gummed things up. But it is fine now. I have my soul machine chassis and I can get my rewards for that. Some double layer capacitors. Seems like an odd reward now. Maybe I should change that, but it's fine, I guess. And now we can work on making some obelisks because I'd like to have an experience obelisk. And maybe after that we'll get a relocator obelisk and make a mob farm. That might be a cool idea. Yeah. So why don't we think about doing that? I want one of these guys. We're gonna need one of these guys, and we're gonna need one of these guys. And that should get us one of these guys. Cool. Quest complete. Obelisk. And our reward is an obelisk. I've never tried this, but the idea, I think, is that if mobs spawn in its radius, it will bring them to where the obelisk is. And that should make for a good mob farm. So I haven't tried that out, but we're going to at some point. For now, though, I can dump all of my experience in this handy-dandy experience obelisk. Let's see here. I'm thinking I may put it right here, and we should get something. I want an external storage. So we're going to dump all of my XP in the system. And then we're going to put an external storage on this guy. Alright, you are external storage of fluids. And you now have liquid XP on you. So I'm going to need some kind of cover for these guys. Let's do this so it's quick. So yeah, I need some chiseled stone covers. Here's the cutting tool. We'll just cut both of those. And that way we can make hollow stone covers. That was weird. There we go. Okay, there we go. Experience obelisk. And let's see here. You need to be in variant braid. And we have our first fluid system. We have 68 buckets of liquid XP. Cool. I don't know what we'll use that for just yet, but I'm pretty sure we will need liquid XP for something in the future at some point. So we'll definitely work on that. So yeah, that's nice. Don't want to do that relocator obelisk just yet either, so we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so what is the next step? I wanted to look more into the machine chassis. I want to get down here and get the zombie generators and maybe the Franken zombie generator. Ender generator is a bit more than we'll be able to do right now, but Franken zombie, we could definitely do that. Yeah, let's get one of those. Alright, so to work towards that, we need a zombie gen. And to work towards that, we need a slice and splice. Okay. So, accepts any skull. Alright. We need to keep a little bit of that solarium in stock. Oh, there we are out of things again. Okay, get me an interface, and external storage, and a crafting upgrade. There's that. There's that. And there's that. Okay. So let's keep 10 of solarium in there. Let's just fix the covers real quick too. Alright. There we go. All pretty again. Okay. Where were we? Slice and splice? Yeah. We don't have any of those bimetal gears. Don't have a soul machine chassis. However, I should be able to make a soul machine chassis now. And gears, should be able to make those too. Need some patterns, obviously. And we need to make that, because I bet there's no nuggets. Yep. Okay, so energized bimetal gears. Need 2 of those guys. And there we are. Now, I'm just curious. It said, any item skull. Will my head work? Hey, it will. Cool. There we go. Quest completed, slice and splice. There we go. Okay. Gonna get one of these double layer capacitors. I need some conduits. Alright. I don't have any more conduits. Should I upgrade my conduits? I don't want to right now. I'll do that later. Got enough of this. We could make some more conduits, I think. Alright. Of course you need like item ducts and the other conduits too, so I should have got all of them. But whatever. Okay. Now we're ready for the slice and splice. Double layer capacitor. Take the axe and the shears. And there we are. Okay. Now we can make a zombie generator if we had a zombie electrode. So, we have 2 zombie heads. That's good. We'll need 2 of them. Okay. So it's basically just the electrode. Do we have any fused quartz? Yes, but you don't know how to make any. Let's make sure that you can make that. Alright, crafter, manager, make sure you can make fused quartz. Oh, I think I wanted that because I wanted to keep in stock. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's get that zombie electrode. So we need 2 energetic alloy, 2 silicon, a capacitor, and a zombie head. Alright. Zombie head. Basic. Oh, we're out of Grains of Infinity. Alright. Let me go farm some of those real quick. Be right back. Well, I know what next episode is going to be about. Automating Grains of Infinity. But we've got what we need right now. So there's that. Okay, need the energized alloy. And a couple of silicon. Alright. Might work on automating this too. It's a little bit annoying with refined storage because Ender IO, you have to put them in the right order or it won't work. But need to make sure that is an extract, always active. There we go. Alright, so that should be our zombie electrode. So can we get this now? Yeah, there we are. A zombie generator. Now the zombie generator is not fantastic, but we'll probably just use the Franken zombie generator, but you know, it's not nothing, so we might use it. I don't know. Basically just want to go up the tier and get some new distillation. So yeah, okay. That's a good wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a like. If you didn't, give it a like anyway. Why not? Is it going to hurt you? Oh, it is. Okay, then don't do that then. All right, I will see you next time.